Good morning. The Tepper School of Business Specialty Master Diploma ceremony is about to begin. Please find your seats and silence your devices. Before the ceremony gets underway, please note that emergency exits are located at the rear of the auditorium, along with the left and right sides of the auditorium. For those guests sitting closest to the front, there are 2 exits off stage left and stage right. All of the exits lead guests into interior hallways with exterior doors. Guests are also invited to access the AI-driven live translation and captioning for the ceremony by scanning the QR codes located on the signage on the stage and throughout the auditorium. If you are able to do so, all guests should rise when the music begins as the procession and ceremony commence. Please be seated.
Good morning. There. Good morning. I am Dr. Dwayne Seppi, the Richard C. Green Professor of Financial Economics and the Senior Associate Dean of Faculty at the Tepper School of Business. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 2025 Graduate Diploma Ceremony. It is such an honor and a personal joy to see the excitement on your faces. Today's event will mark a seminal moment in your careers, as well as in your life. This day, graduates, is all about you and your achievements. Whether you are a new Master of Science of Business Analytics, a Master of Science in Computational Finance, a Master of Science in Management, or a Master of Science in Product Management graduate, you have just completed a monumental accomplishment. At this time, I ask the audience to join with me in giving the class of 2025 their first round of applause to celebrate this important event in their life. This year marks the largest graduating cohort of students in the Master of Science of Business Analytics program. The MSBA program is comprised of 2 graduating cohorts of students who completed the full-time program on campus and students who completed the program virtually in the part-time program. You came to Carnegie Mellon from around the world, including 17 different countries, and quickly transformed from a group of strangers participating in icebreakers during base camp and your first campus experience weekend into a supportive, collaborative community and a lifelong network. It wasn't just those early morning 8 a.m. classes or the late night 8 p.m. classes that brought you together. It was the night spent at Putt Shack, the paintball games, and the campus experience weekends that brought you to Pittsburgh to connect, explore, and learn. You tackled long hours of writing and debugging code, became skillful and confident data storytellers, learned how to ask bigger questions, and you made the Tepper School proud when you applied all of this learning to your semester-long industry capstone projects. In these projects, you solved complex business problems for over 30 industry sponsors. Your knowledge, willingness to tackle hard questions, and innovative approach to problem solving has left a deep and sustained positive impact on those organizations. You also undertook important leadership roles as admissions ambassadors, paving the way for future cohorts of MSBA students. This particular class of MSBA students is noteworthy for your continual willingness to jump in and lend a hand, to meet with a prospective student, and to serve as a representative for your program at conferences and competitions. Your ability to understand the complex business world today and of the future, along with your perseverance and ability to overcome challenges, has prepared you well to be leaders in business analytics. The Master in Science of the Computational Finance program is a joint venture among 4 Carnegie Mellon colleges: the Tepper School of Business, the Mathematics Department of the Mellon College of Science, the Statistics and Data Science Department of the Dietrich College, and the Heinz College, with 2 campuses, one here in Pittsburgh and one in New York. Students of this program learn valuable skills in mathematical modeling, stochastic processes, portfolio management, data science, programming, and business communications, all of which are directly applicable in the financial services industry. This graduating class stood apart in many meaningful ways. You were the first to take classes in our new MSCF New York location, marking a significant milestone in the program's growth. This year also induced an enhanced emphasis on experiential learning, including a datathon held across both Pittsburgh and New York campuses. Students took their talents international by competing in the Rotman trading competition in Toronto, showcasing your skills in fast-paced competitive environments. The launch of the MSCF Women in Quant Finance Club brought new leadership opportunities. And there were industry access through events like our trading competitions, our Women in Quant Finance panel, and collaborations with Citibank and NASDAQ. These experiences not only sharpened your technical skills and expertise, but also cultivated critical soft skills and professional relationships that gave you a true competitive advantage in the job market. The networks you developed, whether through team challenges, networking events, or cultural celebrations like Lunar New Year and Diwali, will remain a catalyst for new opportunities and valuable guidance as you progress in your careers. In a field defined by collaboration, integrity, and innovation, this cohort will be joining our world-class MSCF network, prepared with the competencies to achieve greatness. Students graduating with a Master of Science in Management are particularly special. You are the first cohort of students to earn this new degree from the Tepper School. As the pioneers of this program, you have not only achieved personal milestones and tackled challenging coursework, but you have laid the groundwork for the success of future cohorts. Your journey has been marked by excellence in the core areas of business and also a deep academic knowledge in your area of specialization. Beyond the classroom, you have fostered and have been important members of a supportive and collaborative MSM community. It was through nights spent bowling, many MSM dinners, and the shared race from class to the Just Because Thursdays that you have formed a lifelong bond that will unite you as the inaugural MSM cohort of alumni. While you are a small group, You have left a big impact on Tepper, and you will continue to make a large impact on those in your professional careers. The Master of Science in Product Management program is a joint venture between the Tepper School of Business and the School of Computer Science, combining the best of both schools and providing an efficient, focused, and effective path to successful careers in product management. MSPM students are graduating equipped with foundational skills in design, technology, and business leadership that are applicable across business domains. The MSPM class of 2025 has shown resilience and success throughout the year, whether it was adapting to your first snowy day in January or staying up into 2 a.m. to complete a design project. Amidst capstones and internships, you persevered and developed the skills to be valuable contributing members of the product management community. Everyone, please, again, join me in recognizing each class of 2025 with another well-deserved round of applause. And because no one achieves greatness alone, I would also like to congratulate all the parents, partners, family members, and guests of our graduates. As our students know well, they would not be here without the sacrifices, encouragement, and support that you have given them over the years. With that, I would now like to ask the class of 2025 to join in a round of applause for all those who have made this day possible. Class of 2025, we know that the faculty and staff here at Carnegie Mellon University played an important role in your experience and your success. I would like to offer you a moment to thank those who are with us today. Will all of the faculty and staff on the stage and in the audience please rise? Candidates, esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, it is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our dean. Dr. Isabelle Bijou is a widely regarded leader in academia, finance, and interdisciplinary education. She joined us in fall of 2020 from McGill University in Montreal, where she had been the dean of the Des Hôtels Faculty of Management. Born in Paris, she holds a doctorate in mathematics applied to economics from the University of Paris Dauphine. Her leadership at the Tepper School has been characterized by an emphasis on interdisciplinary education and collaborative research. Just this past year, Dean Bijou has launched our new strategic plan to propel the Tepper School into the intelligent future. And she supported the launch of Tepperspectives, the school's first thought leadership site, to broaden the impact of research through thought leadership. As you become alumni of the school, we hope that you will continue to stay informed about research being done here by following Tepperspectives, and perhaps even apply it to work that you will be doing in the business school. Now please join me in a warm welcome to the Dean of the Tepper School of Business and the Richard P. Simmons Professor of Finance, Dr. Isabelle Bijou.
Thank you, Professor Seppi, for that very gracious introduction. It is a great pleasure for me to be here to recognize the 2025 graduates of our specialty master's programs. Today, we celebrate the culmination of your hard work and dedication to your studies. As master's students at the Tepper School, you harnessed your ambition and embarked on a graduate school journey unlike any other. You juggle classes and school projects with work and family life, and you did so during a period of profound global uncertainty. We're living in a world marked by rapid technological change, shifting economic landscapes, and complex business challenges. The very nature of business is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and the future is less predictable than ever. However, it is precisely in this environment that the Tepper School distinguishes itself. We do not just equip you with knowledge, we empower you with the tools and mindset to thrive amidst uncertainty. Your time here has been more than mastering frameworks and theories. It has been about developing the analytical rigor, the data-informed decision-making, and the innovative spirit necessary to navigate a complex and uncertain world. You have learned to leverage the power of data and technology to solve real-world problems. You have honed your ability to collaborate and lead diverse teams. And you have cultivated the resilience and adaptability required to embrace change and seize opportunities. The challenges you will face will be significant, but so are the opportunities. The skills you have developed at the Tepper School, your ability to analyze, strategize, and lead are in high demand. You are prepared to not only adapt to the uncertainties of the future, but to shape it. You're ready to lead with confidence, innovation, and integrity, and to make a meaningful impact on the world. I must emphasize that the accomplishments of the Tepper School are a testament to our incredible faculty. Our faculty are the foundation of our institution, dedicated to excellence and guiding students on their academic journey. They inspire excellence in every student they encounter, instilling in them the drive to pursue greatness and providing them with the tools to succeed. Equally integral to our success are our exceptional staff, who ensure the smooth functioning of our academic programs and administrative operations. And let us not forget about the families and friends here today. Your unwavering support and encouragement have played an integral role in the achievements we celebrate today. Your guidance and example have paved the way for our graduate success, and for that, we thank you. Before I invite our guest speaker to the podium, I want to leave you with the inspiring word of Andrew Carnegie. Think of yourself on the threshold of unparalleled success. A whole, clear, glorious life lies before you. Carnegie's first point: you should view yourself on the threshold of unparalleled success, is a powerful reminder that we have prepared you for remarkable achievements. Do not dwell on past setbacks. See this moment as the launch pad for your potential greatness. Secondly, a whole, clear, glorious life lies before you. Paints a picture of a future filled with promise. Regardless of your path, I hope you take with you the skills you have gained and continue to ask hard questions and seek out the answers that will make for the betterment of society. Remember, being an effective leader means creating a culture of continuous learning and development, where knowledge transfer and lifelong learning are a priority. I want you to be proud of what you have accomplished, and even more proud of what you will accomplish. Use sound judgment as well as data to lead others into the intelligent future. We did not just teach you about business intelligence. We taught you about intelligent business. Use those skills wisely, ethically, and responsibly. I offer my congratulations to each one of you and those who supported you along your journey and your graduation from the Tepper School of Business. We wish you the best in your careers and in your lives. And please stay connected with each other, with the Tepper School, and with Carnegie Mellon University. It is my honor to introduce our guest speaker today, Mr. Ben Smith. Ben is a 1993 MSIA graduate of the Tepper School and a senior partner at Kearney's Geopolitical Dynamics, where he also sits on the board. Ben is a dedicated alumnus whose firm, Kearney, has been a valued partner of the Tepper School. For more than 15 years, Kearney has supported a capstone course, Strategic Management of the Enterprise, offering students real-world consulting experience. And this year, the firm expanded its engagement with the Tepper School for a special AI executive education program for senior business leaders. Ben leads Kearney's digital and analytics practice globally, as well as the firm's venture capital relationships, and is an investor and advisor to over 40 new ventures and an active limited partner in other 25 venture funds. He's also deeply engaged in public policy related to technology and national security. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Ben Smith.
I was told not to have my phone, but that's where my notes are, so, and I also lost my glasses. Thank you. So first thing I'll say is I appreciate you guys taking the time. As a parent who has sat through a number of these in my life, over 5 of them, we have 5 kids, I know the patience it takes to sit through this, so I appreciate you sitting through my hour-and-a-half long speech. Given that this is the second time that Tepper has managed to get me up before 7 a.m. in the last 2 weeks, this will in fact not be an hour-and-a-half long speech. First, I'd like to thank the dean and the rest of the faculty for honoring me to allow me to speak to you, and thank my wife, wherever she is, Kathleen, for agreeing to get up this morning and come. And thank Pittsburgh for delivering another beautiful weekend here. I came to this school as a young person, barely old enough to drink, over 30 years ago. I came with a limited amount of working experience relative to the rest of my class. I had been an engineer at IBM for about a year, but on the other hand, I had been working every day since I was 13 years old. CMU opened the world to me. It allowed me to go from a small town in Alabama to Seoul, to sitting in the White House and serving the administration, from startups to large public companies, to serve companies from Union Pacific, who paid for part of my second year here, to Intel. CMU opened the world to me, and I hope it opens the world to you. We sit at a very interesting time in the world. We are going through what has been the 5th technology transformation in my career. The PC, client server, the browser, the internet, the mobile device, and now AI. You happen to sit in the university who really is the founder of AI, which gives you an enormous opportunity. We also sit in a period of the greatest geopolitical transformation in my lifetime, and maybe in the last 100 years. So you face serious opportunities and challenges. But I'm not here to talk to you about that, because there are certain things that go on no matter what happens in the world, that matter no matter what. And I hope to give you a few of those. One, relationships matter. Relationships are where you get insight, they're where you build trust, and they're what drives your ability to have impact. Relationships, for those of you who took a finance course, are a compounding asset. It is very hard to have a 20-year relationship if you don't start it now. Start now to build relationships of trust based on authenticity and integrity. I'm very fortunate to have a set of relationships that started at this university over 30 years ago. Second, another connection to finance. As an engineer, I learned a few things about finance here. Options, there's a lot to learn in life from option theory. Life is about options, but options are not free. So as you enter your career, recognize that options have value. But at some point in time, you have to decide what you want to do, because options aren't free. Make a decision and dedicate yourself to providing excellence in what you're going to try to achieve, but still maintain options. Sooner is always better than better. This has guided my life, both professionally and personally. The sooner you make a hard decision, the better the decision's probably going to be. The sooner you try something, the faster you're going to learn how to improve it. I think it was Mark Andreessen, the founder of Netscape, who created this concept that I've lived by a long time. Sooner is always better than better. So whatever it is you set out to accomplish, start now. Something I continue to have to remind myself every day is to say thank you 5 times a day. You guys are an intense bunch of people. You would not have made it through Carnegie Mellon if you were not intense. Lift your head up and say thank you to people around you 5 times a day. Say thank you to people you work for. Say thank you to the person sitting next to you. Say thank you to your family. And say thank you, most importantly, to the people who may not have had the opportunities that you've had in life 5 times a day. Last, curiosity. As the dean pointed out, Carnegie Mellon doesn't teach you the answers. It teaches you the ability to learn. Because whatever you know today, I can guarantee you will be irrelevant a few years from now. It is your ability to learn new things that is unique, and it's particularly unique to people your age. Learning is a compounding asset. How much you know shapes how much you learn. How much you learn shapes how much you know. And you can choose in your life in your 20s to invest in that compounding asset. And if you do, there's nobody who can catch up for you. So focus on that curiosity. Focus on the fact that your brains allow you to learn so much faster than mine does now. And learn as much as you can in your 20s and 30s. I also have an Andrew Carnegie quote. Carnegie actually is a big part of my life. This university is, but the man himself actually matters. This one I have to put my glasses on. This is the only part I have to read. He said in his Gospel of Wealth writings, written somewhere around 1900, so really after his career had already proven to be successful, try to make the world in some way better than you found it. If you do, that is a noble motive in life. If you get up every day, and whether it is with your family, your country, your company, or the people you work with, just try to make it a little bit better every day. As you approach decisions on how to spend your time over your next 30 years, I hope you will consider these ideas and walk out of your career as proud a Tartan as I am. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben, for sharing those timeless principles. As we all look forward toward a future shaped by AI and rapid changes, your wisdom offers both grounding and guidance. Your story is a reminder of the transformative power of curiosity, gratitude, and meaningful relationships. On behalf of the entire community, I would like to thank you for being with us today and to present you with the Tepper School of Business Award for Distinguished Alumni Speaker. We are pleased to honor your success and accomplishments. At this time, I would like to invite Professor Laurie Weingart, Associate Dean Master's Programs, Richard M. and Margaret S. Syed Professor of Organizational Behavior and Theory, to the podium.
All right, well, now we'll move to the interactive portion of the program. We're now going to begin presentation of faculty and student awards. And we'll follow that by the presentation to the graduates of the diplomas. The Dean's Award for Outstanding Teaching and the Master of Science in Business Analytics program honors faculty teaching excellence and is determined by a vote of the students in the program. I'm happy to announce that the 2025 recipient of the MSBA Dean's Award for Outstanding Teaching is Willem van Hoover. All right, please join me once again in recognizing Professor Van Hoover with another round of applause for this well-deserved award. All right, the Tepper School prides itself for its academic rigor, but along with the toughness comes a remarkable spirit of cooperation and support for fellow students so that everyone succeeds. We have students in the class who distinguish themselves by their exemplary efforts as teaching assistants in many of our core and elective courses. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing in your seat so that we can recognize you as a group. MSBA student Palak Biani, MSBA student Nikita Suryavanshi, and MSPM student Signa Gupta. By nomination of the Tepper School faculty, these students are the recipients of the 2025 Outstanding Teaching Assistant Award. Thank you and congratulations to you all. Some of our students distinguish themselves in the classrooms through their consistent, outstanding academic work. Those students will be graduating with university honors, and we're going to recognize those students as they cross the stage during the awarding of degrees. Next, we'd like to recognize the following students who received awards in the MSCF program last December. These awards recognize students with the highest GPAs in the 4 disciplines of the MSCF program and those who distinguish themselves through service to the program. As I call your name, please stand at your seats. And I ask everyone to hold their applause until I've announced all 5 awards, and we'll recognize the students as a group. The recipient of the MSCF Mathematics Award is Zi Zhang. The recipient of the MSCF Statistics Award is Rui Shou. The recipient of the MSCF Finance Award is Zhe Sheng Ding. The recipient of the MSCF Information Technology Award is Yuan Liu. And the recipients of the MSCF Distinguished Service Award are Junming Ren and Maria Jose Ruiz Rodriguez. Congratulations to all of you and your achievements. Thank you. Next, I'd like to recognize the Outstanding Academic Achievement Awards for the MSBA, MSM, and MSPM programs. These awards are given for exceptional and consistent academic performance in each program. Will the following students please join us on the stage, over to the right? Emily Wen, Siddharth Sudhakar Reddy, and Ethan Moody. The recipient of the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award in the Master of Science in Business Analytics program is Emily Wen. Let them cross the stage. It's good. You can just stand there. Thank you. The recipient of the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award in the Master of Science in Management program is Siddharth Sudhakar Reddy. Congratulations. The recipient of the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award in the Master of Science in Product Management program is Ethan Moody. Congratulations to all our award recipients. Your contributions have continued the tradition of academic excellence and service to the Tepper School community. Thanks. We will now continue by awarding our master's degrees. We ask for your cooperation in allowing students to approach the stage, as well as leaving the aisles clear, so that all family and friends may have an unobstructed view. Please remain seated while taking any personal photographs. And out of respect for all our graduates and their guests, we remind you to stay for the entirety of the ceremony. Our graduates will be acknowledged as a group at the conclusion of today's event. Thank you.
We will now present the Masters of Science in Computational Finance candidates. Will the MSCF students please come forward to receive their degrees? Chen Kai Men. Ziming Shu. Xiaoqing Wen. Yiru Wang. Tianchu Pu. Yudi Song. Kuning Wang. Jingyuan Yang. Jia Yi Gu. Xu Si Mei. Tong Tong Jia. Yan Bian. Ting Yi Li. Ryu Han Sen. Yu Chen Wang. Li Chai. Xin Han Chin. Chu Yue Jiang. Yu Tao. Yi Shi. Jie Yuan Zhang. Bin Yuan Yang. Wen Li. Yu Hui Chen. Qin Qin. Yu Fan Zhou. Yu Yang Jian. Ziyi Zhang. Luo Yuan Hu. Taha Sheikh. Jia Lin Pan. Tian Lin Sun. Yang Li. Xi Xiang Lin. Xi Chun Cao. Oscar Ma. Andrew Chen. Zhou He. Martino Chu Cogna. Ke Jia. Qin Wei Long. Netek Lapsia. Xin Chui Yang. Jia Ling Liang. Shan Sui No. Vinith Gopu. Suyash Nitin Sardeshpande. Maria Jose Ruiz Rodriguez. Samuel Amolen. Anne Leo. Anubhav Deep. Ziyi Huang. Xinyue Liao.
Those who graduate with honors, please stand. We missed you on the stage. I'm happy to say that.
And then we'll congratulate them.
And then we'll move on to the next one.
Okay.
I think we're good. I see the last one's coming.
Okay. I would like to ask those who have received their diplomas who have graduated with honors to please stand. Those who have passed us already, we would like to acknowledge you. And please join us in congratulating all the MSCF class of 2025. And we now present the Masters of Science in Product Management candidates. Will the MSPM students please come forward to receive their degrees? Amandeep Olson. Chirag Kochir. Sachin Pathak. Suman Hazra. Monica Agarwal. Anika Yadav. Jaidipuk Varvitina. Naman Gupta. Yue Wang. Andres Bonotto. With university honors, Itishri Badu. Srija Thuma. Chen Chen Yu. Priyanka Kandalwal. Pooja Sagadevan Yogeshwaran. Kamakshi Debnath. Priyamvada Mohan. Harish Kondapalli. Sahiti Kanakamedala. With university honors, Ashwin Nagarajan. Palak Srivastava. Jitendra Malidu. Snigdha Gupta. Mayank Ranjan. Siddhartha. Atul Paul. Sabyasachi Solo. Sabyasachi Saho. Karthik Yarlagada. With university honors, Srikanth Ramamurthy. With university honors, Ethan Moody. Yash Dasgupta. With university honors, Lolita Ayapan. Please join us in congratulating the MSPM class of 2025. We now present the Masters of Science in Management candidates. Will the MSM students please come forward to receive their degrees? Claudia Shiyu Yishang. Jenna Syed Elmana. Pin Hao Chen. Rongdong Chen. Chen Yu Song. With university honors, Remy Spala. Hamav Bed. Sohan Kumar Rostempit. Yuvraj Chandila. With university honors, Siddharth Suhakar Reddy. Karen Hirel Patel. Eric Javier Molto. Jackson Bryan. Chinbo Wong. Han Chiao. Yue Ming Yuan. Ming Shi Xie. Please join us in congratulating the MSM class of 2025. We now present the Masters of Science in Business Analytics candidates. Will the MSBA students please come forward to receive their degree? Syed Haider. Rachit Nigam. Hashwardhan Sina. Visvant Varadaraj. Karthikeyan Balasubramanian. Syed Rehan Imran Shah. Arun Rengarajan. Benjamin Cronin. With university honors, Tatiana Dvornikova. With university honors, Bai Chen Shi. Alexander Balog. Ted Wong. Jason Lee. Victor Fizreal. Jacob Lee. With university honors, Zirui Rima Wong. Chi Seng. Gillis Wong. Xue Jun Shi. Isabella Chen. Kwon-yo Yen.
One Iris.
Iris Wu. Shun Chuan Chu. Han Yin Yang. Hai Peng Ling. Huan Yu Zhou.
Kiyu.
Kiyun Choi.
Jolin. Jolie.
Jolin Lee. Shilong Zhang. Gabriel Tan. Chun An Pan. Yu Chung Yu.
Nancy.
Nancy Liu. With university honors, Yaxing Yang.
Angela.
Angela Pan. Chua Chen. Jun Peng. Yin Ping Chen. With university honors, Chung Li Chen. Renisa Mukherjee. Krishna Sai Adela. Ragini Barry. Yu Chin Liao.
For Ivy.
Ivy Ho. Wang Qing Xia. Wan Wen Wu. Rong Chang. Xian Long Chang. Yifan Wang. Xingpeng Rao. Palak Bayani. Rutuja Wardole. Sriyakshata Cherokupali. Rishika Numburi. Carla Reyes Albino. Chung Kyu Lee. Seung Gyun Kim. Thomas Park. Zheng Chen. Jackson Sway.
Just Sarmeen.
Zamin. Elif Khan. Srinivasa Bhargav Chimakurti. Nikhil Ditakavi. With university honors, Emily Wen. Chun Yang Guo. Ray Chung. With university honors, Yu Chang. Sadia Hershey. With university honors, Chandler Golin. Yu Zhao. Garima Agnihotri. Amina Shazad. Maria. Maria Blessia Lee. Sydney Murphy. Sydney Murphy. Jessica Weissman. Samira Shah. Manu Sankarsan. Angelina Cho. Gori? Gori Madulapati. Shalene Chaklapsini. Garvita Seithi. Chia Min Lee. Ocean Shaktwipi. Purvi Pulwani. Aisha Mahmood. Abigail Smith. Lindsay Ann Campbell. Olivia Haberberger. Chang Su. Yuan Yuao Zhang. Kan Chang. Yilin Liu. Vivekanand Shinoy. Kojovi Eagle. George Alexander. Yakayedsa Takayedsa Mashoko. Kennedy Corley. Xiao Hua Li. With university honors, Brian Bro. George Carson. Scott Ellsworth. Atharva Padye. Yadi Young. Yoon Choi. Okay, so not the last part. Ashwath Narayan Murthy. Asdeep Singh. Dochi. Kojo Dochi. Aman Sidhu. Sanchit Kaul. With university honors, Sunaina Rudra Kanurganti. Tushar Segal. Andrew Williams. Matthew Zinger. With University Honors, Ryan Lumeka. Mohammed Enchal. Darren Imeshev. Evangelos Vlachodimos. With University Honors, Warren Justin Nung. Gregorio Lozano Palacio. Trubachotri Lay. No. Trubachoti Ray. With University Honors, Raghav Sarin. Massimo Battaglia. Ananya Kulkarni. Kruti Patel. Yang Yue. With University Honors, Priyank Nangia. Irene Mugeni. Zhiyuan Kong. Siyuan Ni. Boman Zhuo. Cecilia Dietrich. Vasiliadis. Trey Vasiliadis. James Evans. Frank Jones. Prajwal Agrawal. Avani Apala. Pratyush Bongewar. Niveda Gautam Raj. Pranav Nagarajan. Anup Jain. D.T. Malik. Shrusti Kadam. Ruben Samuel George. Bhavesh Jain. With University Honors, Nikita Suryawanshi. Deepsika Das. Asta Halalka. With University Honors, Abhilash Alexander. Sai Priya Sure. Anish Indurkar. Ayush Kumar. Sehua Liu. Please join us in congratulating the MSBA class of 2025.
Today's ceremony underscores the immense pride that we have in each of you. As you leave here today, each of us, from the faculty, administration, and staff, send our best wishes for success in all you do. You are now members of the alumni community of the Tepper School of Business and Carnegie Mellon University. Your time as a student has concluded, but you are an alumni forever. We hope that you will stay connected with your friends and classmates, with your advisors and faculty, and with the Tepper School. The deep relationships you have formed here will serve you throughout your lifetime. During your time at the Tepper School, many of you have made the city of Pittsburgh your home. You may be aware that there is a long-standing tradition in Pittsburgh sports to wave towels to rally our teams. In the spirit of Pittsburgh, we are bringing this tradition to you as one last collective experience for the class of 2025. As you exited the stage, you received a Tepper towel. I now invite the class of 2005 to rise and wave your Tepper towels in celebration. You be seated. Thank you for joining us here today. This concludes the 2025 diploma ceremony. As we begin the recessional, I would like to ask our graduates to allow the faculty and administrators on the platform to exit first. Graduates should then follow the faculty, exiting row by row, starting with the first row. Once you exit the auditorium, please go to the corridor on your left to pick up your actual diplomas. I would also like to ask the guests to please remain seated until the faculty and the new graduates have exited the auditorium. Once again, to our graduates, congratulations. Thank you again for joining us here today.
Students may now start leaving. We may start leaving. Only the MSBA and the MSM students should be in the left hallway to pick up their diplomas. MSCF students and MSPM students, we know you already have your diplomas. So you do not have to go to the left hallway. Only students in the hallway. Families, we ask that you not go to that hallway so that students have the ability to pick up their diplomas.